Hello everyone, my name is Michael S.K. and welcome back to Grisaia Phantom Trigger Volume 2. In the last episode, there were two meetings, or I guess technically three, basically reviewing the mission or operation, which in a way was a success, but in another way it was also a failure. The heart was not in a condition to actually be used as a transplant, which means everything was done for nothing. But hey, whatever. It's the journey, it's the adventure, it's the waste of time. So, regardless, everyone's okay except Rena, who looks like complete garbage right now with all her injuries, but that's alright. I mean, that's understandable. And apparently she has taken Haruto somewhere. She is taking him somewhere. She needs to talk with him, and I'm pretty sure it's about Maki, who they may kind of just, throw away, per se, or actually maybe keep. I know the principal wants to keep her like a dog, but whatever. So we'll see what happens here. Where exactly do you plan on taking me?
じゃあ、マスターの部屋行ってもいい?
Alright. Ooh, what a snazzy ass room. Want me to make you some tea or something?
いらない。それより聞いて。
I have some cookies that someone bought for me. Oh, she's hungry still.
いらない。
You sure? Well, whatever. What did you want to tell me?
まずは今日はごめんなさい。
Okay, I forgive you.
私まだ何も言ってないよ。
Then spit it out.
まずは命令を無視してごめんなさい。
I gave you permission for that, didn't I? I told you to do as you pleased. The only order I gave you was not to lose, remember? And you won, just as you were ordered to. I don't see any problems there.
じゃあ銃を壊しちゃってごめんなさい。マスターに買ってもらった大切な銃だったのに。
Never mind the gun. I don't mind how much you break, as long as money will fix it. But you can't go injuring yourself. There must have been better ways of achieving the same outcome.
はい。
If I looked angry, then it was because you were so careless with yourself.
でも私はそういうやり方しか知らないし、他のやり方なんてできない。
What you have to do is you have to take the video game methods of gathering supplies and creating another gun. That would have ended her. That would have finished the battle quite quickly, and you would have less injuries.
なのにマスターは私にそれをやるなって。じゃあ私どうすればいいの?
I'm just telling you not to act so reckless.
無茶をやらないなら私以外にもできるよ。他の子にはできない仕事をさせてもらえないなら私のいる価値なんてない。
God, you're so annoying. What's up with you today?
だって私大きくて可愛くないから。こういうことでしか褒めてもらえないんだもん。私だって褒められたかったんだもん。
Huh? You're not angry at me for that, are you?
なんでマスターはいっつもトーカとかクリスとか紫とか小さい子ばっかり可愛がるの？私だって頑張ってるのに。頑張ってるのに。
Yes, okay. I know you work hard, Rena. And please stop saying that I dote on little girls. You're going to cause some grave misunderstanding. Seriously, stop that, okay?
マスター。私頑張ったよね。
Why are you asking us this? You said you did. Yeah, you did well.
じゃあどうしてそんな顔するの?
And what face am I making?
困ったなって顔してる。これじゃあ私が困らせてるみたいじゃない。
It's been a long day, okay? Well, you do cause me a lot of grief. Jesus Christ, man. That is so fucking annoying. Hey, don't cry out like that. You're gonna get me reported. And she is just really going for it. You win, Rena. Come over here. I'll hug you for 1 minute. And 1 minute only. I see, this is her reward. This is a big deal, guys. Damn, dude. Hey, Rena. You know what I'm like, don't you? It frustrates me every time you girls come home sporting an injury. It makes me kick myself for standing back and staying out of harm's way. It strikes me just how powerless I am when you guys have been through the ringer, and all I can do is congratulate you on a job well done. I even get jealous of you guys for being able to let loose on the battlefield. I'm coming to think that being a handler's not for me. So it's my fault. There's no reason for you to get all teary or apologize like that.
そんなことない。ごめんなさい。マスター。でも、マスターはそれでいいと思う。っていうか、それがいい。危ないところには私が行くし、危ないことは私がやる。それが私の仕事だし、それをさせてもらえないなら、それこそ私なんていらない。私はマスターのためなら何でもするよ。マスターが行くなら、どこへでもついていくよ。
Damn, Rena is more committed to Haruto and doing everything for Haruto, more so than I'm committed to actually living a great life. A great life with many friends, and many skills, and many hobbies. I don't know why I'm trying to insult myself, but whatever.
そこが、たとえ地獄でもね。
Sorry guys, felt like I needed to break the ice. Yeah. Though I'd rather not go down into hell, if I can help it. Saying that, I don't suppose I'm destined for heaven either.
そうかな。天国に行けないのはきっと私の方だよ。その時はごめんね。マスター、天国には一人で行ってね。
Huh. That sounds awfully lonely.
それでね、マスター。
I feel like I skipped a little there. What?
今日ね、体を張ってすごく頑張った深見レナにご褒美をあげてほしいんですが。
Isn't this the reward? Like, this is it, right? What more does she want? Alright. What do you want?
私、妹が欲しい。
Oh, fuck. Okay, I didn't expect that one. I'll have to talk that over with mommy.
いや、そうじゃなくて。っていうか、ママって誰のこと言ってるの？
I'm just joking around. This is about Inohara Maki, isn't it?
うん。なんとかならない？
It'll be a bit tricky, I'm afraid.
じゃあ、私のご飯を半分に減らして分けてあげるから、ちゃんと世話もするし。
Man, she's acting like she really is a pet. It's not a question of feeding her. Really, it depends on how Maki feels about staying here.
Huh?
Try putting yourself in her shoes. Say I died. What would you do? If Maki asked you to stay with her, would you go and work with her under a master you didn't know?
それは無理。一度マスターと決めた人は、たとえその人が死んでも一生忘れられない。
See? That's how you've been programmed to think growing up in Hollow. It doesn't matter what I do. If Maki herself doesn't recognize me as her new master,
そっか。
I'll go and see Maki later. Don't look so glum. There's nothing to lose in listening to what she has to say.
マスター
That's one hell of a face you've got there. Now that I've got a good look at you.
不粋
What? No, not at all. I only just noticed how banged up you were. It's good that you took down your opponent. Make no mistake, the next thing you need to work on is reducing the number of injuries you incur along the way. I like your face the way it is. You don't want any more scars.
あ、うん。っていうか、マスター、私の顔、好き
Well, not when you look like that. I've never mentioned this, but the real reason I put in a bid for you at the auction was because I liked the look on your face.
初耳だよ
Well, I was holding it back for a time like this. Oh, Haruto, you sly dog, you! Right. I'm gonna check on Maki now.
私にできることは
Chris is free today, so she's cooking us up a feast. Eat plenty and get some sleep. And that's an order.
わかった
Well, alright. Now, as for the story behind that little nugget of information, basically the training facility that Rena and Maki grew up in, Hollow House, is a company specializing in the training and development of new personnel, and on quite a large scale. They're said to be headquartered in China, and are understood to have facilities in America, in both Michigan and Alabama, but no one's actually confirmed any of this. It's an open secret, so to speak. To the general public, Hollow House appears to develop able personnel who contribute usefully to communities the world over. In actuality, it's nothing but a factory farm that secretly churns out assassins. But there's no denying that the assassins Hollow produces are highly efficient and highly sought after. And though the asking price fluctuates a little depending on their rank, they're known to be very expensive. Of course, there are several good reasons why they're so often inundated with back orders despite their prices. First, there's the extraordinary physical prowess and killer instinct possessed of Hollow's assassins. It's the most basic of basics. If you're going to shell out for a killer, you're going to want a strong, capable one. Next, there's the sturdy build they develop due to the unique environment in which they're raised. They're not exactly cheap. People would be clamoring for refunds if they broke or became otherwise unusable at the drop of a hat. The final reason is that a Hollow assassin never betrays their master. The Institute begins low-level brainwashing of their trainees while they're still young. By directing the kids' innermost values down a particular course, they discipline them into finding any act of defiance against their masters psychologically abhorrent. Then, once the sale has been made and their owner decided, each kid is trained for an additional 3 months before delivery, during which they're made to undergo a more extreme brainwashing process. This all sounds fucking terrifying. Honestly. When those final adjustments are being made, it's possible for their personalities to change utterly. The more extreme brainwashing that Hollow administers penetrates deep into their psyche, and forcibly undoing its effects can break the assassin's mind. Wow. Alright. I reckon it's been about 5 years since I bought Rena. Oh, we're getting a flashback. Alright. Sitting in the corner of an auction house, or an auction room, my bad, in Las Vegas, her mouth hanging wide open. That's how I found her. Wow. So don't touch. So she's being treated like an object. I guess more of a tool, an assassin, an item to kill, to do things for you. Not $320,000, you get $70,000 off. So $250,000. Lovely. Everyone's got that sort of money. Though it was a little sickening to think that a rosy-cheeked youngster like her was being marked as an assassin, I remember how intrigued I was by that dazed look of hers, so uncharacteristic of a killer. The initial sum of the price tag at the young lady's feet, $320,000, had been crossed out. A reduced asking price of $250,000 was listed instead. $250,000. At the exchange rate back then, it worked out to around 27.5 million yen. Incredibly cheap for Hollow, but those are some big numbers right there. That ain't cheap for shit. But if the product is discounted, that must mean it's defective, right? On top of which, the attendees at Hollow's auctions are all big tycoons and worry of cheap goods. The larger the discount, the more you're going to drive customers like that away. I checked her lot number. I then looked up her details in the catalog given to all the attendees to find out why her price was reduced. Name, Fukami Rena, whatever. Legal Japanese citizen. It didn't seem like an inability to obtain legal citizenship explained the price drop. She'd been ranked A+ for physical prowess, and her vision and hearing were both ranked S. I assume they're going off of the Sonic system, or not exactly Sonic, but that's where I know it's from, where it kind of goes from the normal lettering system, with A not being the highest, but S, which is like fucking perfection. It couldn't have been an It couldn't have been an issue with her performance either. I then wondered if she was being treated as damaged goods due to some serious bodily injuries, but she was seen as having recovered in full from everything she'd pick up. But when I scanned the catalog again, flummoxed as to why she was being flogged off like goods at a Dutch auction, I spotted a line of small print. Difficult and apathetic by nature, social compatibility C rank, acute psychological fragility. She wasn't just unapproachable, she was at risk of suicide if she started dwelling on things too much, a common defect, a result of failure at the training stage. But if handled well, those types could sometimes come into their own. Looked at that way, she could turn out to be a real bargain. What are you good at?
レナは何もできません。
Lovely, that's how you sell yourself. Well, are you fast?
遅いです。
How are you at fighting? Are you strong?
弱いです。いつもボコボコにされます。
Really? That'd be a problem.
レナはただの泣き虫で弱虫です。人を殺すことしかできません。
Ah, but there it is. All I can do is kill. And how do you go about that exactly?
殴り殺します。
Oh my. It does say in the catalog that you specialize in close quarters combat. Can you use a knife?
訓練は受けました。
Can you show me your back?
はい。
Oh, you don't have to remove your dress. Just turn around for me.
こうですか。
Lift up your arms.
はい。
No, more like this. Make a circle above your head with your arms. Sort of like the mating dance of the Victoria's rifle bird.
わかりません。
It's okay. Just stay like that. Good. There's some decent definition, even on the smaller muscles.
そんなこと初めて言われました。
What's your shoe size?
多分ですけど 26.5 センチぐらいかと。
Looks like you've still got room to grow.
わかりません。
Are you a good shot?
訓練は受けましたが得意というほど成績はよくありません。
That's fine. As long as you're not outright bad.
私からも質問してもいいですか？
Go ahead.
私を買うつもりですか？
If the price is right.
やめておいた方がいいですよ。私弱虫で泣き虫だし。
Again, she's doing a fantastic job at trying to sell herself. Both of those can be fixed. Let's start with the first one. If I just wanted a hired gun, someone who's good at killing, there are plenty of other options. That wouldn't be a reason for me to buy you. But it's fine if you're not good at killing, as long as you're good at keeping people alive.
言ってる意味がよくわかりません。
Keeping one person alive is harder than keeping 5. Or than killing 5. I want a kid who can do those more difficult jobs. What I need is a tool.
装置。
Yes, a tool for national defense. Jesus Christ. That was an impressive rumble that just came from your tummy. Are you hungry?
ついてません。
What do you like to eat?
お肉。
Chicken, pork, beef? Put them in order from best to worst.
牛。豚。鳥。
I see. That's good. Thanks.
はい。
I thought she'd be a steal at $250,000. I could afford $270,000. With all the additional costs and handling fees included, I casually pressed the button to raise my bid, and after that whole incident where it got stuck, I wound up buying her at the eye-watering price of $360,000 in the end. Fucking yikes. Saying that, I have no regrets about buying Rena whatsoever. Looking back now, I actually feel like I got a great bargain. After transferring my payment for Rena and waiting out the 3-month adjustment period, I was met with a loyal and hardworking girl who's since grown up big and strong. In fact, she now works so hard to please me that it terrifies me sometimes. As though she's declaring that this is all she's good for, that this is the sum of who she is. Some would call her dedicated. Others would call her stubborn. If she's doing something for me, she'll push herself so hard that she won't stop, even if I tell her to. She said that she wasn't any good at shooting, but she's practiced every day, just for me, and now she's one of the best shots in all of Sword. It isn't hard to imagine Maki obeying her master with the same kind of bullheadedness that Rena displays. The problem is the kind of person Maki's master was. The people who purchase assassins from Hollow invariably give them instructions for what to do in the event of their death. Some instruct them to commit suicide, while some demand that they be avenged. Things could get messy if Maki has been told to avenge her master, since it's currently unclear what Alexi's cause of death was. Maki would most likely keep fighting until she'd eradicated the entire family in order to exact her revenge. And then, what would she do when she was done? What would she do when she was finished with them? It would be like a curse that could never be broken. Oh shit. Good evening, Inohara Maki-san. How are your injuries looking? What a lovely response. Oh, you're ignoring me. I guess you're moping around because you lost a fight to your sister, huh? Good response. You should talk to me while you have the chance. There's a scary lady here at the academy called Nogami. You see, she's an expert interrogator, so I suggest you open up before she pays you a visit. She alternates between kindness and cruelty. It might not sound terrible, but it's actually pretty insufferable. She won't let you eat or sleep, opting instead to keep you alive on meds. You can expect to see her face for days on end, until you start losing your sense of judgment. She wears this blank expression, like a robot, but after a while you'll be able to tell if she's having a good day or a bad one. Take some advice from me. She's worse on her good days. Be prepared to feel more wretched than you'd be if you were made to eat your own shit. And you still don't want to talk? It's no use playing dead either. I know you've woken up. I also know that you've been trained to regain consciousness after a short period, no matter what drugs you've ingested, and that you can get your heart beating again in under a minute, even if you go into cardiac arrest. I'm not exactly sure how possible that is. Your big sister's the same, after all.
あんたの姉じゃねえよ。
Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, she's quite tied up. Oh? So you finally got something to say. Then let's start by introducing ourselves. I'm Aoi Haruto, master of your sister Fukami Rena. And you are?
知っ
てるだろ。いちいち聞くんじゃねえよ。
Just breaking the ice, that's all. Makes things easier, doesn't it?
話すことなんかなんもねえよ。
Okay. Do you have anything you'd like to ask me then? You can ask me anything. I'll tell you whatever I can. Ah, sweet, it's a Reddit AMA.
私の時計はどうした？
Your watch? Oh, were you wearing one earlier?
そうだ。
Yeah, you did have one on, now that I think about it. That expensive-looking, old-fashioned wristwatch? We've confiscated all your clothing and personal items, including your watch. Nice watch, that. Did your master give it to you? If you don't let us know how important it is, it'll be disposed of, you know.
あれはマスターが私に初めてくれたものだ。
Ah, I see. What, the watch? You got that before getting a gun?
そうだよ。
I see. So it's worth more to you than your life, then. That's alright. I'll hand it back to you if you're willing to talk. Just keep a secret, okay? Miss Nagami will get angry with me if she finds out I snuck it out. So let's have a little chat, you and I. You can give me that much, at least, right?
何が知りたい？
Actually, there's nothing specific I want to know. To tell you the truth, I just want you to explain what you plan on doing next.
私は帰るぞ。
Where to?
決まってる。マスターのところだ。
Oh, I guess she has not been informed. Alexia Nikolaevich is dead.
嘘だ。
No, it's true. One of our undercover agents confirmed it. We're positive.
なんで？
How did he die? Ugh. How did he die, you mean?
そうだ。教えろ。
His heart gave out. According to a report from our agent, it happened at 3:28 p.m. today. Right about the time you and your sister were duking it out, right? The doctors at the scene tried to resuscitate him for a good 30 minutes, but they couldn't get him back. In fact, the situation is looking quite precarious for Alexei's son, Nikolai. He and Sergei, his lackey, or Sergei, or whatever the fuck his name is, are trying to flee the country for their homeland. I think we can still get a hold of Nikolai on the phone. Want to confirm it for yourself?
必要ない。
You sure? Shouldn't you find out what's likely to happen to the organization going forward?
私はアレクセイ・ニコラビッチの個人所有だ。組織がどうなろうと関係ねえよ。
Okay. Well, that's the problem, you see. Your owner's already dead, and the gang's gonna leave you behind when they return to Russia. What should we do with you? Who should we go to for your bail money?
知らねえよ。私が邪魔ならさっさと殺せよ。
What? You don't value your life at all?
自分の命だって思ったことなんて一度もねえよ。
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, do you mind if I borrow it?
は
Actually, the paperwork's already been done. You belong to me.
あ？なんだよそれ。
In other words, your life is in my hands. Now granted, you wouldn't be here if you were the type to just nod and say yes to that, so I'm giving you one last chance. Behave yourself, under my supervision, or die by my hand. Right here, right now. Your choice.
殺す。あんたが私を。
If it comes to it, I'll make it as quick and painless as possible. But don't take too long deciding. Oh, fuck, dude. By the way, did your master ever tell you what to do in the event of his death? Most people tell assassins and their employ either to avenge them or to commit suicide. Which was it? Tell me, which was it?
あんたはシックスにどんな命令をしてるんだ？
6? You mean Rena? Just the one. Try and become a good person after I die.
なんだよそれ。
Yeah, Rena said the same thing back then too. She told me she didn't really understand, but I refused to explain it to her. and said that she should take her time to think about it after I'm gone. Rena still doesn't know what it means. She'd be totally lost if she let me die as things stand, so she's doing her best to protect me.
要はマスターが死んだら好きに生きろってことだろう。
Sure, if that's what you believe.
その結果、たとえシックスが殺しを続けても、それがシックスにとって正しいと思えることなら、それでいいってんだろ。
Yeah, that's right. What's so funny?
私も同じようなことを言われたよ。自分の生き様を自分で決めて、一人で生きていけるようになれ。老い先短い老人の遺言に振り回される必要はないってよ。
Now that's some interesting coincidental shit. Huh. Big shots like him sure have a distinct way with words, even when they're mafiosi. But your boss is dead. You need to think about what he was asking of you, and come up with an answer right this moment.
少し考えるから半年ぐらい待ってくれねえか。
That's quite a lot of time. Sure, but you'll be working under me for those 6 months, while you figure it all out. Do you know anything of Sword? We're this shitty organization that picks up strays from all over the world to work for the Japanese government. Fancy joining us?
冗談だろ。
It all depends on whether you take this seriously or not. What'll it be?
無理だな。
Oh, well, I guess Maki's dying. Why?
私はこれまで組織の中でもずっと一人でやってきた。今さらチームでうまくやっていけるとは思えねえ。今さら仲良しごっこなんてやれる気がしねえ。というか、私を入れたことをあんたは絶対後悔するぜ。
No, I doubt it. I know how to live with no regrets when it comes to personal relationships.
他人には何も期待しないってことだろ。私もそうだ。ガキの頃からクソみてえな環境で育って散々悪いことしてきたんだ。今さら上手に生きていこうなんて思わねえ。死ぬきっかけさえあればいつ死んだって構わないし、自分の死に意味なんて求めてねえよ。
No, forget about the past. Forget all that crap. Backstories like that are a dime a dozen at our school. What I'm asking you right now is whether you want to live or die. Okay?
だからよ言ってんだろ。殺したきゃ殺せよ。私はてめえの命すらてめえでどうしていいのかもわからねえぐらいバカなんだ。
God damn it, I feel like we're not going anywhere with this fucking conversation. If you're not sure, you could just decide later, couldn't you? Just stay with us for a while. It'll be fine. It'll all work out somehow. There's always something we can do. And everyone has their own definition of what makes a team player, so don't worry. You'll feel right at home. What's so funny this time?
昔同じことを言ったやつがいたんだよ。
We're getting a flashback here? Nope, I guess that's it. Alright.
ただいま戻りました。
I guess we'll leave it at that. I was really getting into that interrogation. God fucking damn it. Alright, yeah. Perfect timing, I guess. We really are out of time. Was that the end of that chapter? Are we on the last chapter? Huh. I'll have to check. But whatever. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Grisaia Phantom Trigger Volume 2. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Pretty sure we don't have much more to do if we actually are in the final chapter. But damn, what an interrogation. I want to see more. I feel like Haruto is a fantastic character. Like, he knows he's not perfect, and that's great. We don't need to know PMC. But just whoever he is, he just seems fantastic. Got a little bit of the glance of the past of him buying Rena, which kind of gives us more of an idea as to how Rena sees Haruto. There's a lot of good shit in this episode. I really liked it. So, yeah, definitely give this one a like. 'Cause I personally, it's probably one of my favorites right here in this playthrough. But, yeah, I'll see you guys next time for more of this lovely shit. So take it easy.